These are people who've been in the real world and have changed the world. You're the people who do the real work. We write about history, you actually write history.
Nuestro planeta no necesita un gran número de personas exitosas, pero nuestro planeta necesita desesperadamente creadores de paz.
Hola, yo soy Nicole Posselt. Bienvenidos a un capítulo más de Real Estate Interviews. El día de hoy tenemos el honor de estar con una invitada muy especial. Ella es Ekaterina Zagladina y su cargo es la presidenta del World Summit de la Paz. Bienvenida, Ekaterina.
Muchísimas gracias. Buenos días.
Thank you very much for being here with us. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
So, first of all, could you briefly tell us about the World Summit?
The World Summit of Nobel Peace Laureates was founded in 1999 by President Mikhail Gorbachev, who was also awarded Nobel Peace Prize.
Я получил такой пост генсека, царский пост, и не стал упиваться властью, начал ее трансформировать. Это уже идет от моих демократических убеждений. Это во мне было и в молодости, и это стало моим, так сказать, определяющим. Это стало моя кредо, приверженность демократии.
And the summit itself was founded initially in Rome, and until 2007 it was held yearly in Rome, almost yearly. From 2008 there was a decision taken to bring the summit to various cities of the world. So the summit was hosted by Paris, Berlin, Hiroshima, Chicago, Barcelona, Bogota, Mérida. We are very happy that the summit took a global touch, and historically this is a 25th anniversary year since its foundation, so it's almost a history.
Okay, that's very nice. So, which aspects specifically of Monterrey's historical, social, and cultural legacy attracted the 19th World Summit of Nobel Peace to Mexico?
When I came to Monterrey, I learned the history of the place. For us, it's an important aspect besides the organizational aspects, besides the capacity of the city to host this big summit. We learn and look at the history and social legacy. So the interesting fact was this state was founded in pretty difficult geographical conditions. People who came there were hardworking, so we absolutely were amazed by the hardworking spirit of Nuevo León and of the enthusiasm that was taken by people at that time to set up entire state there in the valleys among the mountains, where the conditions were not, were not the same as in some more fertile zones. And I was visiting the museums, and for the respect of all the people who were building that state that now is the second economy in Mexico, we wanted to pay also tribute for the workers and people who were hardworking. And of course, we were looking at the enthusiasm and interest of the state in terms of hosting the summit of Nobel Peace Laureates for Peace, how much the government, social institutions would be interested in hosting such an event to intertwist the institutions, academia, private sector, government into the peace matters. So all these aspects took us there.
Okay, that's very great. So we know that your title is the president for the Nobel Peace Summit. So we know that this year you're going to be the president, but for how long have you been the president?
I've been the president since 2006. It's almost 18 years. I was nominated by President Gorbachev in 2007. So my position is the head of the board. As well, I'm very much involved, of course, into many organizational aspects of the summit and into the daily activities of our organization.
Okay, that's amazing. 18 years. It's quite a while. So what are some of these activities that you do, and maybe more specifically in Mexico in this case?
Since 2019, when we had the summit in Mérida, in Yucatan.
Raise your hands if you are really the change makers and leaders. You are change, nobody else.
Esta es la misión esencial de esta cumbre, aumentar el nivel de conciencia de todos y cada uno sobre esta tierra.
We in this world must always understand that we are one. What happens to one happens to all.
El mundo que tenemos es el producto de nuestros pensamientos, que se convierten en palabras, en intenciones y finalmente en acciones. Si tenemos pensamientos de miedo, el resultado será miedo y violencia. Si tenemos pensamiento de amor, el resultado será paz y armonía.
An absolutely amazing summit where people with all the Mexican enthusiasm and warmth embraced our event. We saw a huge response from Mexico regarding the topics that we promote, which is the legacy of Nobel Prize laureates, peace-building activities, social startups. So after that summit, we had a large request from many universities partners, especially in the area of Yucatan, Campeche, Quintana Roo. And we're actually partnering with, directly or indirectly, with 30 universities in that region. We are very proud that what we bring forward is very much requested in Mexico. Of course, we partner with many other universities around the world in the same manner. The partnership is focused on the peace education. Our organization, in between the organization of the summit, focuses on peace education. It is an academic education for peace. It is composed of the course, one-year academic course, which is divided in two parts. First part is dedicated on topics of human rights, environment, child's protection, women, and many other topics that are related to sustainable development goals. And the second part is a practical part that brings the students into practical thinking. How could these topics could be dropped down to the ground with the help of the knowledge they got during our course. So our organization focuses on training the professors and accompanying the professors during the year in order to implement this course, and not only to implement, but when they actually teach that course. We, for example, last year with Nahuac Mayab, we issued 2,000 certificates of students who passed through the course for peace. With other universities, we also have different practices. It's a tailor-made, each time a tailor-made course, because many universities have different capacities. So we always look at a special request.
So, moreover, what is the message you want to communicate both to humanity and to the 1,200 students that you invited specifically to this summit?
My message, which I always try to convey, is that peace is within us. And what we think, what we say, what we do are interconnected things. Nobel Peace Laureates are examples, are unique examples, of course, same as the prize that they got is unique.
являюсь председателем этой сессии форума лауреатов Нобелевской премии.
You have the power to advance the cause of human rights.
Energías positivas.
Don and I are here today to speak for those voices that can't be heard over the sound of violence.
Stand up is a question of solidarity. Peace is an action.
Peace, you know, is not the contrary of war. It's a disposition of our soul.
But from the other hand, each person is human, is unique. So I think it's important to see at these examples how these people, Nobel Prize laureates, self-realized themselves in this life through following an upper purpose, an upper objective. I think that we are here on this planet not only to consume, we can enjoy life, of course, but also to bring something beautiful from within. So it's very important to work with it within. And the strength that we have inside can absolutely shine to the outer world. That's my message, and the important thing is also to understand that it's not necessary to be only Nobel Peace Prize. You can be absolutely a wonderful person that shines in the community, in the family, in the city, in the country, in the world, and in the universe. It's what you feel about yourself, how you find yourself within, how you identify yourself, and that identification is brought to the world.
Wow, that's beautiful. I totally wish that message gets across in this summit. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes, I would like to be very thankful to our partners here in Mexico, all partners that have been with us since 2019, a lot of institutions, and a special thanks to my dear friend Giselle Moran as well, who has been supporting me since last year, putting through with a lot of things, advising us. We were very proud to, as an organization, to nominate Giselle Moran as our counselor. So we are also happy that we are able to continue our work for the upcoming summit, and her support is very crucial for us. And we will be very pleased if Mexican citizens will attend the summit, which is the summit of not only Nobel Prize laureates, it's the summit of all citizens of all around the world. We will be bringing a lot of guests from all around the world, and it will be an important moment that everyone shares the experience on that amazing platform. Thank you.
Nos enfrentamos ante un sinnúmero de desafíos, pero también de oportunidades emergentes. Desafíos como terminar con la desigualdad, la violencia, las guerras, el uso irresponsable de la inteligencia artificial y la desatención hacia el cambio climático, por mencionar algunos. Y oportunidades como la generación de soluciones viables que fomenten sociedades más justas y compasivas, que promuevan la educación para la paz, que empoderen a los jóvenes a vivir en una cultura de sustentabilidad y del ejercicio de valores morales y espirituales. Es por esto que el Gobierno del Estado de Nuevo León, en el marco de los 200 años de su fundación, junto al Encuentro Mundial de Valores, Asociación de Beneficencia Privada, en su 16ª edición, tienen el honor de ser sede y presentar la 19ª Cumbre Mundial de Premios Nobel de la Paz, que se llevará a cabo del 18 al 21 de septiembre de este año en la ciudad de Monterrey, Nuevo León, México. Esta cumbre, cuyo título es Paz para el Progreso, un camino a la prosperidad colectiva.
I'm Ekaterina Zagladina, President of the Nobel Peace Summit Organization.
Ekaterina, thank you so much for being here. It's great having you, and we hope to see you back again.
Thank you.
Gracias por acompañarnos en esta entrevista. Nos vemos en un próximo capítulo de Real Estate Interviews.